with the Upload show, of course, playing the content that you've been sending in to me via bbc.co.uk/upload. Remember, I'm here all the way through until 10 o'clock tonight, so we've got 2 more incredible pieces of content to share with you. But if you want to get involved, if you want to be on the show next week, you know how to do it. bbc.co.uk/upload. But just shut up for a minute, because what I'm about to play for you is blooming fantastic, all right? We've got somebody who I am a huge fan of, TVO, a.k.a. the Voodoo Organisation, never lets me down. Whenever he sends something in, I know it's going to be absolutely insane. His music is so up my street. And this week, he sent in his summery balearic style trance number. It's called Never Letting Go. And do you know what? We've had him on the show so much, but we've never actually uncovered the mask and spoke to him. So I'll tell you what, I've got a surprise for you. We're going to chat to him after we've heard it. But right now, it's time to get in the mood for your weekend. This is Never Letting Go by TVO.
I
aka the Voodoo Organisation, there with his track Never Letting Go, and I'm so excited to say he joins me now. Hello there.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, I'm so excited to have you on. How does it feel to hear your tunes on the BBC?
Oh, it never gets old. I absolutely love it. That's why I keep sending them in, because I absolutely love hearing it on the music, on the radio.
You honestly are just so incredible. I am not kidding you. I know I'm not Simon Cowell, but everything you send in, I know I'm going to love, and I always do. But tell me a little bit about the inspiration behind this track.
This track, yeah, well, I wanted to go more, normally the stuff I send in is like kind of 90s style, big piano riffs and stuff, and I wanted to go a little bit more 2000s with this one, so a little bit more trancey. And I was thinking about when you go on holiday and you come out of a nightclub and it's the morning, like 7 a.m, and you just go down onto the beach and just watch the sun come up. And that was what I was thinking of when I got this together. So I found these lyrics, fit it perfectly what idea I was looking for, and it all just came together from there.
But you're taking me there, though. I've had many a night down the Laganass Strip in Zante, and although sometimes it's not the nicest of places because it's just full of drunk people from the UK, well, getting to that beach or stumbling to that beach while the sun's coming up is just the best feeling. Where it's still slightly spicy in the air, of course, not too cold, but it's just nice. And tell me about some of the other tracks you've got out there. So personally, I am the biggest fan of piano house riffs, and that's why I love your tunes. But just tell people about some of the other stuff you've got going on.
Okay, some of the stuff that I've already released. One of my favourite ones is Time to Party. Which I got a lot of inspiration from producers like Alistair Whitehead, who used to make these big piano tracks with lovely soulful lyrics going in the background. So I wanted to do something similar, and I actually managed to find some beautiful vocals which really fit in nicely with that, and the piano just went beautifully over it. But a lot of it is just kind of like trial and error. You try little bits. If it doesn't quite fit, you get rid of it, put something else in. But this all just slotted together so beautifully. One of my other favourites is a track called Remedy, which I think you played on there as well.
Yes, I think that's your most recent one that you sent in, or it might have been Time to Party, but I'm just saying both of them.
I think it was Remedy, then Time to Party. Yeah. Which I absolutely love that one as well, because it's just so simple, but everything just comes together nicely.
Now, I need to ask you, of course, do you perform live? Because if there's an opportunity to come and see you, I need to do that.
I don't, I'm afraid. No, not at the moment. It's something I aspire to, though. I did used to, when I was younger, when I was about your age, about 20.
Yeah.
I was an aspiring DJ. They call them bedroom DJs these days.
Yeah.
But I was an aspiring DJ. I played at the Corporation. I played a big trance night at the Corporation. Had some Gatecrasher kids on. This is how long ago I'm going back now. Had some Gatecrasher kids on. They were absolutely loving it. Did a big trance set on there. Play like Ferry Corsten and and the like, and Chicane and whatnot.
But you're not an aspiring DJ anymore, though. You are just a DJ.
Well, I'm getting back into it. I've dusted off all my records that I had in the loft. That took some getting down. I think I've got about 1,000 records up there.
Wow.
So I brought all those down. I started to digitize them. But also I'd love to get back into, just get a couple of turntables and just use them, because they're still in decent condition. And I just love that flow of lining the beats up manually, not using any beat matchers or anything like that, just listening to it in your headphones and listening to it all just fit together nicely.
And out of interest, like you're talking there about sort of like dusting things off and getting back into stuff. Why did you ever put it down?
Life got in the way. I had a family, I had to look after the family, and I couldn't go out buying records, but that's what you had to do, to keep ahead of the game.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford to keep spending money on the records and stuff. So I prioritised my family. But now my kids are older, they're growing up now, so got a bit of time to myself. So
they can fend for themselves now.
Yeah, well, they're just upstairs on their Xboxes at the moment.
Yeah.
So that's about the only time I see them is when they come down for the tea. I just sit on the computer and I make music now, and it's great fun.
I'm so glad you do. Honestly, I'm a huge fan of you. I could say it all night, but tell everybody where they can find you and your music online, how they can keep up to date with the Voodoo Organisation.
Sure. Well, I'm on Instagram, which is the_voodoo_organisation. You can get me on Bandcamp, where you can download my music for free, which is TVO-music. And I'm also on Soundcloud, which I do most stuff there because I also do some mixers. Because I'm getting back into mixing. And I upload some mixes on there. Soundcloud's a bit more of a complex one. It's TVO-the Voodoo Organisation. There's about 1 million TVOs on there. So you have to kind of sit there. I'm like on page 7 of Google.
Only one as good as you, though. Before I let you go, though, are you working on anything else at the moment? What's the next thing you're going to send in?
I am. Well, one of the most recent mix that I've done, which I'm uploading this Sunday, would be right up your street because it's a lot of old school piano house tracks.
Yes, give it to me.
Yeah, honestly, some of the stuff that I uncovered going through for that is just banging tracks. I love them. And one of them is a track called JJ Tribute by Asher. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. It came out about 1990, and it's got this beautiful piano riff right at the beginning of it. But my tracks I build differently because I'm very inspired by the 90s, but I build my tracks like a 2000s trance track. So all my big riffs are right in the middle instead of at the beginning.
Yes.
And this piano section is right at the start, and all it's got is just a finger snap over it. And it's just, so I've sampled that, and I'm currently working it into a track. But it's a very complex piece of piano, so it's getting the right riff to go with it. You know, the background and the atmospheres and the pads and stuff to go with it.
Well, do you know what? You've talked it up a heck of a lot there, so I cannot wait to hear it. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Can't wait to play your next piece of content. Hope you enjoyed it and it wasn't too daunting.
No, it's fantastic. Thank you.
Amazing.
I really enjoyed myself.
Good. Enjoy the rest of your evening, TVO.
Will do. You too. Take care. Bye-bye.